Day's done. Start stretching when you're done.
So we just got back from Palm Springs, and on day 1 we had a great routine. On day 2 we also had a great routine. We just had one touch, but we got our bid to Worlds, and I felt like we did amazing that weekend.
We did good. We worked together. We put out the routine that we knew we could do, and we got that paid bid like we planned on doing all month.
I was really proud of them. We got our bid. We don't have to worry about our bid. That was our biggest concern. You know, I've always told SMOED, if you don't get a paid bid, you're not going to Worlds. And we finally got our paid bid, so now we're going to Worlds.
Toes tight, and 1 and 2, 3 and 5, and hold. Stretch, you have 2 more minutes. There's no crying today. Need to have a good practice like we had yesterday.
Over the break, we received a notice that our neighbors bought the building and that we needed to be out days. We were in a lease and we've been going month to month, and we knew that this was going to be a possibility, but we didn't expect it to happen right in the middle of our season.
It's hard to find a gym that can work for cheerleading training because there's high tumbling, there's high baskets, there's cradles, there's stunting.
So we are moving to a different location, and right after Dallas we're moving to that location. So this couple practices before Dallas, it's going to be our last time in this gym.
As soon as we get back, we have to, you know, get right on it and move the floors and move everything to the other gym. I think that I've already gotten used to coming here every day, and it's kind of like a second home. So like going to a new gym is going to be weird for not just me, but everyone.
I don't think it would be a strange thing going to a different gym. I love going here, it's just like another home for me. But I feel like when we go to the other one, that it's just going to be the same. We're just going to make it our home again.
I'm definitely going to miss this gym. You know, it's cool having your own space, but at the end of the day, it's not about the 4 walls. The 4 walls doesn't really make or break a team. It doesn't make you who you are. We're not going to be leaving our knowledge behind. So, you know, we're moving with our kids and we're excited for them.
And T-jumps to tuck in full. Running tummy through to tuck. Stop on 3. And 1, 2, 3, down, 5, up. Again, cross. Shoulder to what? Shoulder, and 1, toes up. Be strong, and point your feet.
The 2 biggest competitions in the All-Star Cheer world are NCAA Nationals in Dallas, Texas, and the World Championships in Orlando, Florida.
Overall at NCAA, we all want to win. We're all really hungry to win, so I think that's what's going to help us get there successfully.
If your jumps are not hyperextended with pointed toes and your ankles together between every jump, when you show me, you and your partner have a bear crawl suicide for each of you. Point. 1, higher, 2, higher, 3, it's faster, 4, 5. You're jumping like you have lead on your shoes, like you have bricks. Remember when you were a point jumper, you got fired? 5. You better point, Shelly, or everyone. If Shelly's toes are flexed, we all have bear crawl, okay? 5. No pressure, everybody's watching. And girl, do it for February.
Today we are cleaning. Today we're cleaning, 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 and more cleaning.
We are practicing every day up until we leave for NCAA. You know, drilling the routine time after time, hitting the full outs, you know, one after another so we can get that perfect routine for NCAA.
NCAA last year was a terrible time. Like, what do we do with 8th place? Like, what do you do with that? That was the first time SMOED had ever been associated with the number 8. We knew we deserved that, but it was just such a shock.
Go to the very beginning. Go quickly. Very beginning, very beginning, very beginning. Go. 5, 6, 7, hit 8. 1, pull 2, 3, up on 5. 7, and 1, 2, 3. You had a whole 24 hours to learn that. Again, can somebody please go over it with her before we do this section a million times for her? Squeeze. Somebody teach it to her. Can you hit a high V up here, like a high V like it's supposed to look and not like this? Thank you.
Emma's having choreography issues and issues with her overall skills and cleaning her skills, so there's a big question mark over her head. She's on a team that's kind of got thrown in the lion's den, and she's expected to perform.
I'm 12 years old, and I was on Snipers till like the end of summer, and then I got moved up to SMOED when Peyton got hurt.
Be in a straight line in the middle. 1. Be in a straight line in the middle. Hello. Get in the middle in a straight line. Thank you. So cute. I miss being 12. And 1.
Emma, I love her to pieces. She's a sweet little girl, but she's probably one of the most difficult kids to coach. She's a little spastic. She gets way ahead of herself. She doesn't think. And I have to take my time with her.
Eddie is also my coach on snipers, and he's more like strict with me now that I'm on SMOED. He like corrects everything I do, which is good because I want to be better, but he's very different.
Again, for Emma, are you supposed to bend your knee on the way up? Do you pull a lib and then kick your leg out? Okay, cool. 1, 2, and swing. Up, 5, touch, 7.1, 3 and 4. Hollow hip, 7 and 1 and 2. I asked for tumbling full out, not tucks. Start again. You can see him. Why would you run into him? Move forward. Squeeze. Change your angle when you're running. Don't run into him and setter step and throw a tuck. Toes up. Be smart. You're wasting everyone's energy. And if I stop the routine for Emma one more time, we have 20 candlestick back tucks, just like yesterday. Point your feet. And Eddie's on a rampage. Look, it's NCAA season. It's time to push.
Even though I'm the youngest one, he like doesn't care. Like he has made it very clear that like I'm not gonna get any less like punishment than anyone else on the team.
Emma is just a little nervous to compete with SMOED because the pressure that's on the line. But I think that with that family bond we have and that support we have, if we encourage her, then we can push her through it.
And we're back. This time on Cheerleaders. Eddie goes ham and kills a kid. Sorry guys, I didn't make it to Dallas. I'm actually gonna be in the state penitentiary with charges. Let's go. Actually, let's do the partners. Let's go all the way to the set of the elites on 5s. And call it.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Why is it a big cluster F? It's not a free-for-all. We tumble on counts. The boys look like complete garbage coming forward. Every single partner stunt fell. And you want to roll up in here an hour early and stand around and do absolutely nothing. Great.
Our partner stunts are probably the weakest part of our routine overall in comparison to the rest of the division.
Go back. Again, we dropped Enrique's partner stunt and Jonas crumbled.
Since the beginning of the season, first competition, my partner stunt was the one thing that went wrong. We competed at GSSA for our first bid. My partner stunt came down just early, and it just fell out of formation, so we got a deduction for that. I felt really bad, but then after the competition, I realized that, I can't dwell on that mistake. I have to move on from it.
And set up your partners, hurry, while you're tired. 2 times. All 4 in the air. Squeeze. And don't be messy here when you set. Again, we're not doing prep level stunts. Breathe. And this is the first 10 seconds of the routine. If anything falls in this first 10 seconds of the routine, that's it. You lost your crowd. No one's going to be into it. Once you hear the ooh, it's over. People are getting up, going to get popcorn. That's just the way it works. It's cheerleading.
I don't know if it's pressure between the two of us or if it's just we're thinking about it too much or it's just inconsistent.
So do you want people to stay interested to the last beat or do you want to lose your crowd in the first 10 seconds? Let's go. You don't get to do it again in Dallas. You go and it is what it is after this 2.5 minutes. Squeeze. The harder you work now, the easier it is done.
Dallas, the scores are so tight that we need to make sure that everyone looks the same, acts the same, does everything the same every single time so that we can get as much points as we can so that we can win.
We have about a week and a half left before our next championship. And again, it's Cali SMOED. We have 2.5 months left before the World Championships. I don't want to get all the way to the final push and then things don't go the way they wanted because I, as a coach, started getting lax. It's my job and my duty to make sure that these kids are set up for success.
Thanks guys for watching Cheerleaders, and don't forget to subscribe to Awesomeness TV.